Okay, folks, now that they got the murderer captured, he was a transgender. He had hate spilled all over. He made a mention about people hating him. You know what? Nobody hated him. If you're a Christian, you love the man, you hate the crime. Too many times, people, churches get the idea that just because somebody has a situation in their life, I don't want to be around certain people because of what they are in life. Transgenders. I work in public school districts as a teacher of the gospel through child evangelism, and it's an after-school club. And I love those kids, and I think it's a situation where they never get into a church. They need to hear about Jesus Christ and the way of salvation. But the one thing that bothers me the most is too many people, too many churches say if you don't belong to my religion, then you can't be saved. That's not nothing in the Bible that says that. It's preachers who have this idea in their head that you can't be this religion or that religion. You got to be my religion or you're not saved. That's false. That's false prophets. That's actually heretics. And I know a lot of independent fundamental Baptists that are heretics. They have this opinion that if you don't belong to my group, you're probably not saved. Well, that's not biblical. And if they're telling you that, they're not being honest and they don't know the Bible. I want you to understand. You need to read the Bible. You need to discern that what's being said in the Bible, and you need to work out your own salvation. And you and the Lord are the only ones that can do that. I can give you guidance, but I can't save you. I can't do anything to save you. All I can say, look, you got to be saved or you're going to burn in hell. And there's no doubt about it. We all have an option. We can choose. God gave us freedom that we can choose what we want. You can choose to love the world and do the things of the world, or you can choose to love God and worship Him and go to church, go to a church that preaches the gospel, and don't pick certain things and say you're not saved because of that, because that's false. That's a heretic and that's a liar. We need to stop these kind of people from being on pulpits because they're wannabes. They want to have control over people, and that's called a cult. So be careful where you worship at, but always remember Christ died for you, and you need Him to get to heaven. Otherwise, you're not. Hit my subscribe button, hit the like button, and pass it on.